My name's Frank Mack. I got connected with Phil back in 2000, just shortly after I launched my church in California, working through the NCA at the time. And so Phil was, of course, my first coach. I was his first church planner. But I came out of a background where I went from the military into the ministry, and somebody just, took a risk with me, being a young minister. I'll always remember just the opportunity that they gave me back in 1994, and I thought, you know what, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So fast forward to 2008, I went to Kalispell Christian Church in Kalispell, Montana, and the church was struggling at the time, but I began to share a new vision with the church planner's heart. About the third or fourth year I was there, I met Brad Hooley. He came up after church service and he says, I'm not satisfied with my life. I want to do something different. I said, okay. And so I began to work with him. And so we began to meet on a regular basis. I just started giving him more and more leadership responsibility. He kept eating it up, growing, very teachable. And then as time went on, he felt the call into church planning. We knew God called him to do so because of his passion. Even through difficult times, had to make difficult decisions where in times past some guys would just kind of bail and, hey, this is not for me. Brad never did that. He always stepped into it. When he made mistakes, he owned up to it, pressed on, just had a great service heart. A long story short, he launched this last Sunday with 93 people, doing wonderful. We sent 50 people with him, and so I think 10 families went. We just let anybody want to go, you can go. This is the first church plant in 50 years of existence in the church that I'm currently at. Probably the motive behind it all is just reaching the lost. When I learned about church planting being one of the most effective ways to evangelize, I was sold. So we took a risk. It was a step of faith, but we believe if God's in it, He would not let His church die. And sure enough, as soon as we made that decision and the people made their decision to take off with Brad and launch Mountainview, new people start showing up. People started replacing the other people. Giving started increasing. And it was just God's affirming power that, you know what, I'm in this. I will build my church and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. And so God has got now 2 healthy churches in the valley, and we're not done. And we're going to continue the process, and it was good for our people to be able to see that, because for a lot of them, they've never been part of a church plant, and so a lot of them had a lot of reservations, but now they see the fruit of it. They're excited. They're ready to launch again.